Domwedu Coinseni na who fino. Or say or no person obey chairman. Na ti assembly oka. These are the things they are saying.
Establishing invisible forces. And to the extent say do baby no. Almost so formidable say the government couldn't do the exercises and that is coming back again because there's no way. You better say at the party, you're here to about just about 5-9 polling stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And today a year no 2016, today a year no 2020 no, it is coming back, and that is what is motivating them.
God of body, no power.
And I believe, say, with the Akomu experience, sometimes you become a bit complacent about Nyema Uhuno. A lot of people were working in institutions, NDC for that but new people who were employed during the period of Nana Akufo-Addo, Cocoa Board here and there. No feel so salary, and this is for that domo, you buy a betum, you buy a pamo, ya pamo munina, ya pamo munina, and see, the NDC any more any on that. And see, with what we are invisible forces, and to the extent say do baby no, almost so formidable say the government couldn't do the exercises and that is coming back again because there's no way. You better say at the party, you're to about just about 5-9 polling stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And today a year no 2016, today a year no 2020 no, it is coming back, and that is what is motivating them.
How did such a person become a general secretary of a party? Now unim the oka or see on the oba beli the party no na we say etutura for no mo to oku nipa no aye from Delta Force na 2017 NPP ba power DSP nanka Bruce mo omkop tu omusu tu obu omo no o say sa boys na omura courtroom ekobo judge ni ba na onyem no o say mrantie na 2020 ye to aba before 2020 ebe to aba omude omukọ ayawaso west wago ko botuo no o say mrantie na 2020 ye to aba omuku nipa 8 no omusho muso jantade no o say enuti na oba back to the party. He's advocating for what we call vigilantism. Just say he believes say omunfa tutuafo ne mra na wudi omubedi ye no gensan for mra enuti na oba back abeli the party no ni message no Ghana mremu no. There's an act that is against vigilantism. But when we are branching, when we go from this is what we keep talking about. The political message ni. Adana ye to traforama. Omo mubo to oku nipa ma ye na adana ye omo si nchen. Adentina ne party no ye hu a ye ntumi nku nipa emfa ehu enhye nkofo mu. Enti sesia no we yi nanim opeso be di party nanim efri se one de ni focus ne say or this side to travel from Delta Force omuku nipa no sam brante no mubotuo no because ye hu omunsa no adwuma omukwaya waso west wagon omubo nipa tuo essay nipa nan sam brante na 2020 omuku nipa nwotwe. Before that sam brante na ewura court oba tan a oya judge omukobo no yi ni si nchen se omu Delta Force ni ba ko court nti omo yi na pie sam kofo we ana DSP nanka Bruce Jubilee House omunya power omura ho ekobu soldier for the police for or see on tiase say NPP no right now no ono ye masanko for the lead party no adikudie ntia ye ntoma ne medi party nanim ne say ono the vigilantism no ene na hallmark ohia if you say moje ngu a ono no party no ohunu say party ne eden party no betuma nya tumi. That is Dombuedu kwasia we obi di tuo fa na yiri tirim obi de boba fa ne batiri mu obaka se Ghana aden na ye sa enso opese obi ba bedi na chi no kwa tuturu asem. So obi ko bone yiri tuo obi ko bone maami tuo obi bone ba yitiri mu tuo ana obi bone one tuo obaka se aden na Ghana te sa. But he is advocating that there are some young men somewhere omumra they should come and join the party. They should come back vigilantes na ensambra back na omo organize omo biem na omo ndie to trasem and the bema NPP who ayehu ama NPP aye attractive. This is the party I've been talking about. Apeteshi hwenanim wa noma peteshi hwede waye ne ho kan and it's so sad say yenya panyini bi anya ohini bi enya peace council the Catholic dian yenya panyi bi onim nyansa kan say hey, this is something that we worked so hard to get both parties to even sign a document to say we need to abandon what we call vigilantism in our politics. This is somebody who is now advocating adena eye act emra wo ho a yeni se obiampo et kan ho asem say they are affiliated to any group of vigilante groups biano. Today or send a campaign message no and osha hwenkwasiafo ne inwan ba omugulechi. That is what the NPP believes in. Yenku nipa yenye to trust them yenku obi nse no na yemfange to me and ntina ahemfo ni nyina ye din because they support these kinds of statements. And it's a peace council ayedin, and it's a Christian council ayedin, and it's a Catholic bishops ayedin, and it's a ahemfo akese, Queen Mother akese, and it's a nkofo Ghana say yemfa ebuomo mo yentumi fa ebuomo mo. If you say omo dodo ne yankwasiafo a, they cannot stop these things now. Omo China NPP agada etutrafo ne ewudifo we na ye kunipa omo yo be press conference say afane afamba tenase sankwasiasem we. And then Abrante it's getting to a week. And all these foolish people, they are watching these things on their phones. All of them, they have seen these things on their phone. And the criminal media, they have acted as if someone say, this is the plan of the party. This is what the NPP intends to do. Where Bawumia group of Libya. And you see, we were all against, we were speaking against, That is what they think can bring them back to power. The NPP as a political party, now they think these things, these are the only things that can bring them back to power. Either to trust them, either some mekunipa, either say Delta Force on the back, they don't have any message. Now let me read the act. Sir, act now etia vigilantism. Let me read it for you to hear for yourself. Mecho ade we are Jombo Duye no nanka say IGP emeyekwo that night. Yeah. Now say IGP me chino. Now when you read the act, when you go up, Vigilantism and Related Offenses Act 2019, Act 999 of 2019. Now when you read the act, this is what it says. Prohibition of vigilante groups and activities. A person shall not directly or indirectly form, organize, operate, or promote the formation, organization, operation, or activities of a vigilante group. It is straightforward. They need to arrest the Ghana Police Service. They need to invite him because he is basically doing advocating, promoting the formation of a vigilante group. Okay, or see a Delta Force near him back. Delta Force, what does it represent? It represents vigilantism. It represents death. It represents chaos. It represents mayhem. So what is this guy advocating for? And the act states it clearly. If any person shall not directly or indirectly, and this guy stood on national television, on TV to say directly that they need to form a vigilante group again. Why is he walking on the streets of Ghana? The act is supposed to work. The law is supposed to work. Hey, say I'm running Ghana near Juma because you're fooling come to jail. Now when him now read the actor. This is what the act says. A person shall not take part in the activity, act as a member, or subscribe to a membership of a vigilante group. 4. No, 2. Sorry, I didn't read the 2. A person who contravenes subsection 1 commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 10 years and not more than 15 years. Inti nipa obeye sa obegina nipem akasa yente vigilante group yen for mumra no mo party no emebo nipa emesen sa nipa na o se de ko to efiase 10 to 15 years adana Jomboedu ne nam ho. And any Ghanaian can basically petition the Ghana Police Service to make sure this guy is picked up from this statement. And he said, me minimize the way, na me bo video ni chirawa. Uba say Act 1, and 2, 3. This guy called the section 1, 2, 3. Jomboedu needs to be jailed. He needs to be arrested by the Ghana Police Service. Listen to it again.
Establishing invisible forces, and to the extent say do baby no, almost so invisible forces. And to the extent say do baby no, almost so formidable say the government couldn't do the excesses and that is coming back again because there's no way you better say at the party you're to here to about just about 5-9 police stations. The NDC took over the place and beat everybody up. This is not going to happen. This is not going to happen. And today a year no 2016, today a year no 2020 it is coming back, and that is what is motivating them. Yes.
That is what is motivating the dogs behind him. What did you say? Vigilante group is coming back. Delta Force is coming back. Now, when you read the act, IGP, you need to arrest this boy tomorrow. And yes, sir, from now to the end of the year, you'll not be happy with me. This fool, Jomboedu, he needs to be arrested. There's an act. Anytime you read, Now, when you read point 4, a person who contravenes subsection 3 commit an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 10 years and not more than 15 years. 5. Despite a provision in any enactment, a person who takes part in activity of a vigilante group armed with an offensive weapon commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 15 years and not more than 25 years. Despite subsection 2, 4, and 5, a person who is convicted for contravening subsection 1, 3, or 5 is disqualified from holding any public office. Any public office, political or political party office until at least 10 years have elapsed from the date of the conviction or after the end of the sentence. Now, clearly, the Jomboedu, he cannot even contest. He should not be given a position to contest as a national executive in the NPP, because the police needs to arrest him. He needs to be charged. Either he spends 10 to 15 years in jail, and even after that, he's not supposed to come close to anything called NPP executive position. Now, when you read point 4, aiding and abetting of an activity of a vigilante, I can say, wona wo boa, o kekagum, osusu jagum, se eye ekuo etuturafo kuo wei, embe jina na naso, embra, embe dintini, endi bone no, yese woso wo die nie. A person shall not directly or indirectly instigate. You can say instigator. And na Jomboedu yeno. Or yi ho, or soso ho, or kekejagum, or start kekan comfortable mu say sa na hia. We na wose ye, e wose ye deba. Sa with this same way, and e wose ye kambo mu man sa be ye adwuma. He is instigating. Obi wo ha not the baby. Na oya vigilante ni. Onye na aju so obeye Jomboedu ka che ne said this is the time to come and murder. This is the time to come and kill. Into 4 now, a person shall not directly or indirectly instigate, command, counsel, procure, or solicit any other manner, whether by a personal act, presence, or otherwise, an activity of a vigilante. When you read this act, Jomboedu needs to be in jail. When you read the act, and you see the funny thing, what Jomboedu has done, it does not expire. That is the funny thing. Nobody should think, say, Sadena about Jomboedu ayena, your audio, ayabo, any video, no. It never expires. So it can be activated any day from today. Tomorrow he can be called. Tomorrow he can be charged. Next month he can be called. Next month he can be charged. After their primaries, he can be called, charged, investigated, and put to court. So the crime he has committed, it will never die. Jomboedu needs to end up in jail. We need to set an example. You see, and I'm calling on the Peace Council, the Christian Council. They are the ones who are supposed to lead this charge and be like John Boydu needs to face the law. I am calling on the Peace Council. I'm calling on the Christian Council, the National House of Chiefs. I'm calling on the Catholic bishops. John Boydu, you are the people who are supposed to lead this charge and call for John Boydu to be brought to book. Because if you don't, I am going to send this warning to all of you. The Peace Council, the National House of Chiefs, the Christian Council, the Catholic bishops, all this Islamic Council leadership. If you people don't advocate that John Boydu faces the court, the law, John Boydu is arrested and prosecuted, none of you people should rise up one day and speak about peace in Ghana. Because you can see clearly what the act says. I have played a video of what the guy said. Nobody in their right senses can tell me John Boydu never or hasn't committed a crime. I did not build this act or put it together. You people sat around the table and put this act together. You, the Christian Council and Peace Council, led this charge. It is your responsibility to make sure John Boydu faces the law. If you fail to lead this charge, if you fail to lead this charge, I'm sorry, I'm talking to my team. If you guys fail to lead this charge, you, the Peace Council, Christian Council, Muslim Council, traditional House of Chiefs, you will not like Ghana youth. That will be the end of you people, your influence on Ghana politics. Yes. Sadiachi, no, because of politics. A group of men, because of politics. Some people germinate and start attacking people in Ghana because of politics. You people will be held accountable because we have the chance to set the record straight. We have the chance today to use John Boydu as a scapegoat. We need to use John Boydu as a deterrent. You people have seen this video. I have read the acts. You people pretend the same she. Ni abehwe de oye bema wo hwa wo Ghana say asamasi ye Christian Council mote ho na ye behwe dwunso egum so live TV so. The system needs to work. The law only applies to the poor, the vulnerable, the weak. We will let the law apply to every single fool in Ghana. John Boydu is not above the law. A petition will be sent to the IGP. A petition will be sent to you. A petition will be sent. John Boydu needs to be arrested. And you, the IGP, Mr. Yohonu, your credibility is on the line. The CID boss, you people, your credibility is on the line. Pretend as if what you have seen. We are going to send the videos to you. Pretend as if what is going on, you've not heard it. Niatia, you the CID boss. Afenyo-Markin slapped a police officer in uniform. You the CID boss. Why I want to say, media and Kamasem, I'm a nice woman. Media can speak grammar. You need bre also we need Ghana. You the CID boss. Afenyo-Markin slapped a police officer. You threw that matter into a trash bin. You are walking in Ghana Banchere with the drawers and pretend and say you are Mrs. Nice. Nobody can speak in your face. I will speak in your face. You are not better than any police officer in Ghana. If a member of parliament are stretching in public to slap a police officer and you, the CID boss and IGP, you are walking in a forerunner that you don't respect any police officer in Ghana. You people are despicable because why is IGP, why is the CID boss, why are you people sitting there and not making sure the right thing is done? You said you open an investigation. What happened to that investigation? CID boss, what happened to the Afenyo-Markin assaulting a police officer who was protecting him? What happened to the investigations? You people have no credibility. And I'm going to put you people on my show every day. It means you are being selective when it comes to application of the law. You people are picking who to torment and who to frustrate in Ghana. You cannot apply the law when it comes to your own colleagues and friends. You people have become a problem to Ghana. You, the CID boss and IGP, you are the most corrupt people right now. Until you people bring Afenyo-Markin investigation for us to see, I will tell Ghanaians that you are the most corrupt people in Ghana today. What is going on in Ghana? Today, his fellow politician, his fellow NPP man is standing on national television telling us to bring back Vigilante against the act. He's encouraging young people to go out there and kill people. And the IGP is sitting there. The CID boss is sitting there. You think it's a joke? You think it's comedy? The law needs to work. A member of parliament slapped a police officer, for crying out loud. And you, the CID boss, you want a police officer to protect you? When you leave your house, you expect a police officer to sit in your home and protect your house? You, the IGP, when you go to bed, you want a policeman to be sitting in a mosquito and protecting you. But a politician is assaulting a police officer. You have it on camera. You want to pretend you've not seen it. So do you expect every police officer to see you as a friend? One day, these same police officers you people don't care will turn against you people. And we have seen it over the years. It is about the way you treat them. It's about the way you make them believe in the uniform they are wearing. It is about you people showing commitment. You took an oath to make sure the law applies irrespective of the person in front of you. You people are being selective when it comes to the law. The IGP and the CID boss, you are being selective about who can be arrested and who can't be arrested. Why is John Boyd walking and why is Afenyo-Markin walking? What kind of nonsense is this in Ghana? Did we bring you people into office to come and do beauty pageant? Come and sit there and laugh? You IGP came to the US. You went to New York. You saw the FBI. You went to police officers. You saw the professionalism they applied to their job. You come here, you come and stay in a hotel, you enjoy yourself, you go back to Ghana and see police officers like mad people. No protection for them. Politicians using police officers like wipes. Is that the kind of police that we entrusted into your hands? You said you have experience. The reason why majority of us were supporting you was because people said you have the experience. You respect the police force. Today you have been an enemy of the police. The CID boss has become another actor all around. And we are sitting and watching you people. No respect for the law. No respect for the rule of law. You people sitting there and do anything else. These people are supposed to be called. We want to get to the bottom of the investigations, Afenyo-Markin's investigations. He assaulted a police officer in uniform. We want John Boyd to be called to the police. He needs to be prosecuted. I swear to God, if you people think it's going to be politics and normal things as usual, things have changed. If you don't hold on to the power you have to make sure it works, people will override you people like chicken.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
Thank you very much.